In the silent corners of our minds, overthinking accumulates. Small worries multiply, the mental storm swells, and we lose the ability to act with clarity. This struggle is older than the modern world. Thousands of years ago, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the warrior Arjuna stood paralyzed by the exact same spiral of doubt and fear. The Bhagavad Gita provides a psychological framework for training a restless mind. We can distill this ancient text into a concrete 3-step daily routine to conquer mental chaos. You do not need to be standing on a battlefield to use it. You only need 10 minutes of quiet and one ordinary household chore. Step 1 starts with acknowledging the baseline reality. The human mind is naturally restless and turbulent. Trying to forcibly control it is like trying to control the wind. Most of us compound our distress by fighting our own biology. We feel guilty for worrying, or we try to forcibly suppress negative thoughts. This feeds a feedback loop, driving our anxiety higher. The protocol counters this with the mental reset. This applies dhyana yoga, designed to create psychological space between you and your thoughts. Here is exactly how to execute it. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Sit down. Focus entirely on your breathing. Your mind will wander. When a distraction arises, observe it without judgment. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? And then simply return your attention to your breath. The goal is not a blank mind. Success is the repeated act of noticing distraction. That repetition proves you have the power to choose your response. With internal space established, we address external triggers. Mental idleness and trying to multitask are the primary breeding grounds for a spiraling mind. Step 2 relies on the action anchor. This principle is drawn directly from karma yoga, the path of selfless, focused action. Pick one physical task. It could be washing the dishes, folding laundry, or drafting one specific email. Commit your absolute, undivided attention to that single action. Now, compare the split attention of a multitasker against the grounded, deliberate focus of someone doing one thing well. Forcing your brain to process granular sensory details, like the temperature of the water or the texture of a plate, leaves zero mental bandwidth for hypothetical problems. By anchoring yourself entirely in the physical present, a mundane chore becomes meditation in action. You starve the overthinking mind of its fuel. There is one layer left to solve: our ego's need to control the future, and our habit of searching for a comforting reason behind every setback. We often tell ourselves that everything happens for a reason. The Gita presents a more dynamic reality. The universe operates on overlapping layers of cause and effect, human error, and sometimes unpredictable chaos. The final mindset shift requires letting go of the need to decode that chaos. You focus strictly on your dharma, your present duty, and the right action right now. You must separate these two concepts. Commit completely to the effort at hand, surrendering your demand for a specific reward. Emotionally sever the link between your current work and the unpredictable future. You have a right to your labor, but not to the results. True peace does not arrive by securing perfect outcomes or discovering neat explanations. It comes from acting with clear purpose, regardless of what happens next. That is the inner peace protocol: a 10-minute breathing space, a single task action anchor, and a deliberate detachment from outcomes. Applying these steps dissolves the suffocating mental fog, leaving you with a sharp focus on the task in front of you. Step away from the screen. Pick one simple task right now, apply this detached focus, and watch the chaos fade.